How your mind will get in the way of growing your business. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Rapid Subconscious Reprogramming. Thank you for being here. If you're watching live, hashtag live. If you're watching replay, hashtag replay. Let me know if you're here. Share this, comment, please. If you can do that, it's free and it doesn't cost you anything, and it really can help us grow, and get to more people out there. So again, thank you very much for being here. Today, I want to talk about a very specific topic that I've seen over and over again. Hey, Angela, thank you for stopping by. Mindset and entrepreneurship. And I've talked a lot about this, but I want to bring it back again because a lot of people forget about this. A lot of people focus so much in how to build their business, getting leads, getting clients, creating their videos, creating their website, but they're forgetting the most important asset that they have, that is their mindset, and how it's going to get many times in the way of growing your business. And a lot of people think that the mindset is going to get in the way of procrastination, like not doing what I need to do. But I talk to a lot of people that tell me, but Tommy, I'm doing what I need to do. So when I start talking with many entrepreneurs out there and, talking about, are you really doing what you need to do? Actually, in their point of view, they're doing what they need to do. But if we really look at it from the outside, we see clearly that they're not doing what they need to do. What does that mean, right? How is the mind getting in the way? As I say in this slide, right, will get in the way of growing your business. So a lot of people out there, they're focusing on their website. They're focusing on their videos that they're going to put together a course. They're writing a book. They're creating videos for their program. They're putting together their program. They're working on their, bio. They're working on their Facebook profile, LinkedIn profile, Instagram profile, and they're spending hours and hours and hours putting together content, lead magnets, different things, written things, whatever, before even talking to their potential clients. So a lot of people might say, but Tommy, how am I going to offer them something if I didn't create anything? And this is one of the biggest problems I've seen. And at the beginning, I didn't get it, as a lot of people might be listening to and be like, but Tommy, I cannot just, offer something to somebody without, having something to offer. And what you got to offer is your time. When you're starting or when you're growing your business, it's important that you first put yourself out there. Offer some time one-on-one with people, get to know them, see what they're struggling with, understand them, support them, help them in a call. Because when you're doing that, you start understanding what their struggles are, what they need help with, right? You start understanding the language that gets to them. When you're starting your business, hey, Romana, thank you for stopping by too. When you're starting your business, many times you think that the people are going to need what you think they're going to need. And many times, although they might need what you got to offer, you might need to communicate what you do and adjust it to their language, to their pain, to their problems. So many times I see people that create a lot of stuff, write a book, create videos, create websites, and then after some time they realize that a lot of what they created is not actually working the way they thought, and now they got to start creating all over again. So what most people teach, and I back this up, is first talk with people, then create the content, then create the videos for your course, the videos for your program, then create the program. Get some people through different steps of your potential program, test it out, see how to communicate with them, see how to connect with them, then focus on doing whatever you need to do, the book, the written material, the videos, whatever. Because if you focus at the beginning in doing that without having any clients, without talking with people, I promise you that that is a way of procrastination. Normally, most people don't want to get out there, don't want to talk to people because they don't want to get exposed. They don't want to feel judged. They don't want to feel rejected. And a lot of people tell me, but Tommy, I don't care about that. But actually, they do care. So again, as I always say, it doesn't matter what you think you think. You might think that you don't care what people have to say, that you don't care if people don't like you or not, that you don't care if, people judge you. But the actions speak louder than your words. Are you talking with people? Are you getting rejected? Are you getting judged for what you're doing by friends, by family? If you're not, maybe you're not doing enough. Because seriously, when you start growing out of maybe 10, 20, 30, 50 people, you're going to get 1, 2, 3 people that are not going to like you. The bigger the numbers, now you reach out to 100 people, you might get 10 people that might not like you, might not like your approach, might not like your work, might deny, might say that you're talking about whatever. I had it and everybody has it. If there are no haters out there, it's because you're not really getting out there enough. And I don't mean haters like, Tommy, I hate you. I don't want to hear you. It's like saying, I don't know, don't bother me. Why are you sending all the, Facebook messages to me? That could be kind of a hater. Somebody commenting on a video saying like, oh, I don't agree with what you have to say. Those could be quote unquote haters, people that don't like what you're doing, what you're saying. If you're not getting many of those, is because you're reaching out to 20, 30 people a day and you're not talking to enough people. You're not really creating a big funnel to start putting people in there. So at the bottom of the funnel, you start getting, I don't know, 1 client at every 100 people you talk to, or 2 clients after 100 people you talk to. So a lot of people are allowing their mind to get in their way of building their business by not getting out there, not creating the content. Like the other day, a woman reached out to me, right? Oh, I love your stuff, whatever. We started talking and I asked her about her business. She's like, oh yeah, no, I'm not growing my business. She was a coach. Oh, I'm not growing my business because I don't like posting. I don't like reaching out to people. I don't like doing videos, and I'm okay with it. So I was like, okay, you just have created the best path for failure. Yes. And people tell me, oh, but Tommy, I don't want to bother people. Some time ago, I was working with a coach, right, that had been able to develop a system to reduce, I think it was cholesterol, the high blood pressure with, taking care of your body, the mind, also, of course, and all natural, right, without medication. There we go, without medication, right? And one of the first things he told me was, Tommy, are you reaching out to people? And he's like, no, I don't want to reach out to people. I want people to come to me. And I said, great. It's great that you want people to come to you. But you know what? That's not going to happen when you're starting, or even when you're growing your business. If you want to make $5,000 or $10,000 a month, you got to start talking with people, because if you expect people just to come in and want to buy from you, it's not going to happen. Seriously, most people teach this. Alex Hormozi, Tanner Chistas or something like that. He has made $100 million with the company. Alex Hormozi, a multimillionaire. I have made 6 figures with my business, right? What makes those numbers is reaching out to people. So this guy was telling me, oh, Tommy, I don't want to bother people. That's why I don't reach out. And as we started going deeper into his mind, the subconscious might end up revealing that he didn't want to bother people, because if they didn't like him, he felt like crap about himself. So it had nothing to do with bothering people. The true story was, Tommy, I don't want to feel rejected. I don't want to feel, judged. That's what he was actually saying. So the mind will get in the way of growing your business, whether you like it or not. It will get in the way. That's why 80 to 90% of entrepreneurs don't make it. Because seriously, growing a business, I say it many times, and please don't take me wrong, I'm not judging or anything. It's easy. Seriously, it's easy. So, Tommy, like, what are you talking about? Seriously, how do you grow a business? Create a landing page. It could be your profile on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on Facebook. Start posting stuff and start reaching out to people and start asking questions. Get them on Messenger, offering them a call where you can offer some guidance, free guidance, of course, on a call. Get them intrigued in wanting to know more about your work, about the help that they can get with you. And maybe some are going to jump into wanting to work with you. If you think about that, it's not very difficult to launch and grow a business. Seriously, affiliate marketing. Okay, find a product, a service, right? And start finding people that might be benefiting from that. So the process is very easy. So why is it that so many people fail at it? Because it means talking to 20 people a day. That is a problem. Oh, I don't want to bother. Oh, I'd rather do ads. Go do ads. Throw your money away. How many people have done ads in the past? And I've done it and I have thrown money away. If you don't have something that is unique and you're not competing with eyeballs out there, and I developed that many years ago in 2011, more like 2010 and 2011, I developed something very unique in my country that nobody was offering. Nobody was offering this service that I was offering, that it was a training that I had. Okay, it was the only service in Latin America. Seriously, it was the only service offered in Latin America. So I would just put money on ads and boom. But before that, I was offering other stuff. That ad wasn't working so much because there was competition, there were eyeballs. So of course, when you're competing, many times if you don't put enough money, your ad is not really getting out there as much as it could. But when I started offering something that was unique, a lot of people started reacting, and we built 120,000 followers on a Facebook page. That was, again, along some years. Don't worry, it wasn't overnight. But 120,000 people that started following us, started engaging with our stuff, started buying our stuff, right? So it took time and money, and it was a very unique product or service that we were offering. So if you have something to offer and you don't know well how to do ads, right? You're not really being able to catch people's eyes, it's not going to work. But if still you do ads and you get people into your circle, then you need to talk to them. They're not just going to buy because they saw an ad. You have to have a very big name or a very compelling copywriting that hits exactly to that person that is seeing that ad. So then you got to do right targeting, right? The right targeting, you have to have the right copywriting for that targeting that you're doing. There's so many things, and I'm not going to go deeper into that. There's so many pieces of the puzzle that people don't make much money through ads. So at the end, the return that they get from ads, it's so small that it doesn't work, right? You should be making more money than the ads that you're spending. And a lot of people are spending more money than the money that is coming back to them. So it's not working. So what is a problem in building a business? It's so easy. The things you need to do: talk with people, get yourself out there. And if I have a negative self-image about myself, I'm going to feel scared of getting out there. And my mind is not going to say, oh, Tommy, I'm scared of getting out there. I don't want to be criticized. I don't want to be judged. The mind is going to say, oh, let's focus on our logo. And we're going to spend weeks or months on our logo. Let's focus on our bio so that we have the perfect bio before we get out there. Let's focus on our website so we have the perfect website before we get out there. Let's create the course. So you spend months creating a course, but not selling it. Nobody wants it yet. Oh no, but people are going to want it. You know how many people I have spoken? They told me, yeah, Tommy, they're going to want it. And I spoke months later, even when they finished the course, it's like, hey, are you making any sales? I'm not making any sales. I don't know why. Because they're not reaching out to people. They think that because they did something really good, people are just going to magically find out that they have it and they're going to come walking towards you to buy it. It doesn't work like that. And again, most of the things that people are creating nowadays, other people are creating it. If you're creating, I don't know, once a woman was telling me, oh, Tommy, I'm creating a course, that is going to be kind of a private detective to be able to check the background of the guys that you might, be going out with. And there was a woman that had very bad experiences with men, and she was a private detective. So she had created a course to sell it to women to help her use social media and different platforms to investigate that person they were going out with. No judgment here. If that's what you want to do, perfect. But she never sold one course. So she spent, I think it was 1 or 2 years, I don't remember now, this was many years ago. And I reached out to her again a year later or months later, and she hadn't sold any course. So it was great, the idea maybe, but people need to know about your great idea. How are they going to know, right? And if you don't have a great idea, you're offering coaching, you're offering affiliate marketing, that so many people out there offering, people need to connect with you, not with what you're offering, with you first. If they don't connect with you, why are they going to buy from you? And this is what people don't get. So people are trying to get their services or product out there, but they don't realize that their mind is tricking them to think and do the things that they're not so important, because they don't want to face the facts of the things that they need to do that moves unresolved issues inside of them. I was working with a guy, marketing coach. He was running out of money, right? He was not making any sales. He had helped several people for free and a couple of bucks to several people. So he knew that what he had was good. He knew that he could help people. He believed, quote unquote, in himself, right? But he wasn't able to sell to people. When I asked him, do you believe in yourself? Like, yes, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know that I can help people. Okay, what do you think about marketing? What do you think sales, his self-image? And then we started going down the road of money. The three roadblocks I always talk is marketing, sales, and money. We went down the road of money, right? And I just did a post around this and a video around this, right? Let's pretend it was Alex. It wasn't Alex, but I put a name there. Alex was a marketing coach, right? This guy that he wasn't making any sales. So when I asked him about money, he said like, oh, Tommy, I do affirmations. I've read so many books around mindset and money. I truly believe in money. I believe in the universe. The universe is going to provide me. I deserve money. I want to be a millionaire. I'm going to be a millionaire. Perfect. That's all the things he said. Were his actions in accordance of that? No. When we started digging into his mind, when he was a kid, his dad wouldn't give him money at all. He had to beg for money from his dad to buy whatever, even a pair of shoes. He had to beg dad for money. Later on, his dad started screwing the family over money, and he cheated on mom, and that walked away with a lot of money, screwing up the family. So in his mind, this guy had made up some stories like, if I have money, I'm going to become like my dad. One story that he had. Another one was that he didn't deserve money because as he had to beg money to his dad, now he realized, and he told me, oh, Tommy, I'm realizing that during my calls, I sound like I'm begging for money. There you go. So the more he was attached to the money, the person on the other side felt that kind of pull of, hey, give me money, right? Or begging for money. So the person on the other side of the call didn't feel comfortable and didn't want to work with him. So he started realizing what was actually happening that was holding him back from growing his business. So we started working on those programs that he didn't even know were there. Because remember, at the beginning, he was telling me, oh, I deserve money. I'm good enough. I'm blah, whatever. But the truth is, deep down, he didn't believe that he deserved money because of what the experience was with his dad as a kid, right? It doesn't matter that he was saying now that he believed that he deserved money, because that's conscious thinking, and that's what a lot of people do through all this movement of affirmations and all of this. They try to use affirmations to try to rewire the subconscious mind. It doesn't work. For most people, it doesn't work. The subconscious mind doesn't work with affirmation. It works with information. So if we don't really tackle the subconscious mind correctly, it's not going to work. So we worked on those past experiences where his dad has screwed up the family, where his dad, didn't give him money because, he had to beg for whatever. We started changing those programs with information. I'm not going to go deeper now. I have many videos where I teach more of this. Today is more about understanding how the mind is going to get in the way of you growing your business. And many times you're not even aware of it. It's convincing you that you need to go this way, like a horse. I need to go this way because I don't want to deal the uncomfortable stuff. Oh, I don't want to reach out to 20 people a day, Tommy. Oh, that doesn't feel comfortable. I don't feel like reaching out to 20 people. I'm going to reach out to 2 people a day. Okay, so look, if you reach out to 20 people a day, right, it's going to be 5 days to get to 100. From those 100, you might get, I don't know, 10 responses. From those 10 responses, you might get one person that jumps on a call, right? They might show up or might not. And on the call, one person, they might not close. So now you talk to 200. Now you get 20 people in total, right? Total 20 people on Messenger, maybe 5 calls, right? 1 call, 10, let's say 3, 4 calls. Out of those 4 calls, maybe you close 1 person, or maybe not. Maybe you don't close any of them. So now you talk to 500 people. You get 50 over Messenger. Of those 50, 10, let's pretend 10 got on calls. From those 10, some showed up, some didn't, and maybe you close 1. So out of 500 people you talk to, maybe you close 1. And at the beginning, those are very kind of threatening numbers, but that's how it works when you're starting. So it means that you need to talk to 500 people to close 1, right? Or reach out reach out to 500 people to close one. As you get better at it, right? And I have been building that up. I don't remember exact numbers on how many people reach out, how many people talk, but I have other numbers in the back end a little bit from how many people, talk with me over, come to a call, how many people are interested in working with me, how many people actually pay to work with me. I have those numbers, but the others, I don't remember exactly, but let's put maybe, I don't know, a month I'm talking to 20. I'm sending right now, as we're talking with an AI tool that I have, I'm sending 60 messages out per day. 60 messages out per day, right? 60 messages out per day. Let's put to, I don't know, 20 days, more or less, 1,200, right? And I might close from there, I don't know, maybe a month, let's put 3 people, right? Because right now I'm working with a lot of people, so I'm not closing a lot right now. I'm not focusing on the masses. I'm doing much more smaller work because I have a lot of people that are working with, okay? So maybe 3 people. So out of 1,200 people that I send messages out, I close 3. And that is a good number. Normally they're much bigger the numbers. You need to reach out to 2,000 to maybe close 1 at the beginning. Maybe you're not going to close anybody. So people say, Tommy, that is discouraging. Yes, that is mindset. Again, the mind is trying to say, look, oh, I don't want to do that. Okay, so then go work 9 to 5, right? For somebody else, for somebody else's goals, for somebody else's dreams, and leave your dreams to the side. So that's how it works, people. Or you work 8 hours, 9 hours a day for somebody else, or you work 8, 9 hours for yourself. Stop believing that crap that you can work 1 hour a day or 2 hours a day and make $10,000 a month, because this is a load of crap. The people that are selling that is because they are becoming millionaires, selling the idea, but then they're going to tell you that you're going to have to put tons of hours into the work to be able to get clients. There's so much deceit out there, so many lies on how to build a business. Oh, I'm a, traveler. I travel the world and I just work 1 hour a day. But they're not telling you that for the last 5 years, 10 years, they put 20 hours a day for their business. I don't know, 360 days a year. They didn't tell you that, or 5 years or 3 years, whatever. They're not telling you that. They don't want to tell you that, because if they tell you it's difficult to build a business, you're not going to pay them $10,000 to build your own business. They're going to tell you what you want to listen. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to tell you what you want to listen. I'm going to tell you the truth. Because most of these people are setting you up for failure. So again, yes, you got to reach out to a lot of people. Yes, you got to talk to a lot of people. You got to help a lot of people to get good at what you're doing, communicating what you're doing. First, you got to get good at what you're doing. Then you got to get good at communicating what you're doing. So you see that there are different steps. So again, why is it that so many people struggle with their business? It has nothing to do with the skills, because the skills are pretty basic and easy, quote unquote. The problem is mindset. Oh, Tommy, reaching out to 20 people a day, how much is that gonna, take? Oh, that's a lot of work. Yeah, choose to work for somebody else and somebody else's dreams, right? Or choose to build your own dreams. It's your choice. But this is the truth. It's the hard truth, the ugly truth that nobody wants to listen. I'd rather you not work with me if you're not willing to put the work in, because I'm going to take your money and you're not going to put the work in, and I'm going to take your money. You're going to have a couple of, whatever money less in your account, but you're going to be in the same spot you were at the beginning. So you need to understand that this is hard work. To build a business, it is hard work. If it were easy, you would have hundreds of people that that are millionaires with a business. And you know what? It is not happening. 80 to 90% of business owners don't last more than 1, 2, or 3 years with their business. And then they move to another business and try another business and try another business. Then they go into crypto. They go into trading. Maybe they go back to 9 to 5. And it's okay, whatever you want to do. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. Thank you, Romana. Romana says, thank you for being brutally honest. So seriously, being an entrepreneur is all about working on yourself. Thank you, Angela. Realizing a lot about yourself. This is the work we need to do. The mind is going to get you trapped into doing what you need to do. Yes, trapped. into not doing, let's put it that way, into not doing what you need to do to build your business. Not because it's the enemy. It's not self-sabotage. It's self-preservation. It's survival. That's what the mind is doing. Because imagine if you have 10 people saying that you're not good, that what you're saying is BS. And you know how many people have attacked me in coaching groups because I've said these things? The ugly truth behind this that people sell. I have screenshots of people saying, I make it impossible for you not to make $10,000 a month in the next 3 months. I make it impossible for you not to make $10,000 a month in the next 3 months. I have a screenshot of that. I have a screenshot of a guy saying that he's going to help you make $30,000 a month, even if you have no experience. Why? Because he charges $10,000 for his program, and he's going to showcase the 3 people that are getting $10,000 a month, but he's not telling you that the people that are making $10,000 a month, they were already making $5,000, $8,000, or $10,000, or I don't know, $8,000 a month, and they went up $2,000. So, hey, Tommy, I just made $10,000 with a business. So I grabbed that screenshot and I put it out there and say, oh, look, this person, made $10,000 in my program in 1 month. But they're not telling you that that is less than 1% of people in their program. And normally are people that are already making money with their program, right? Or starting from scratch, selling lies. So imagine Tommy is selling that he can make you make $10,000 in the next 3 months. That is BS, but imagine I'm selling that. And you come into my program and you copy most of my stuff and you start selling that you're going to help people make $10,000 a month in 3 months or less. And you do that. I've been doing research, people. I study behavior. I'm a behavior expert, if you want to call it somehow, right? The mind engineer, it has to do with the mind. I'm studying behavior to understand why a few have become millionaires, why there's so many people on there that are making a couple of $1,000s a month, and that's it. Because the people that are making a couple of $1,000s a month are not selling an impossible dream. You sell an impossible dream, even if it's impossible, an impossible dream, sell it, and you're going to make money. But that is not who I am. No way I'm going to sell an impossible dream. I had a guy that reached out to me that was telling me that he had made $30,000 in an hour. I was like, what? And yes, he offered a webinar and he was teaching people to sell the impossible dream. Seriously, it was the people that I started reading, listening to his testimonials that he had, right? And people were saying, right, this guy, it felt uncomfortable creating this crazy dream to sell to people, but that's what you have to do. And these people were convinced that that's what they needed to do. It doesn't matter if 90% of people or 99% of people in your program don't get those results. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're selling a dream that maybe 1 person out of 1,000 got it. So if they got it, they can do it. Anybody can do it. Come on. 1 person out of 100 did it. Now everybody can do it? No, sorry, but that's a lie. You help people create their dream. You don't sell the dream. Thank you, Romana. Thank you. I help you create your dream, but it's up to you. You got to do the hard work, Romana. I cannot do it for you. And I'm not going to sell you a dream because I don't know if you're going to hit that dream, because you got to create it. And you have to get past the mind constraints, the mind limitations. You got to do the work. So yeah, it takes time. It takes work. But for me, it was worth it. And Romana, you worked with me for a while. Wasn't it worth it? Type in the chat yes or no. If it was worth it, where were you 2 years ago? Where are you today with your business, with your mindset, with your body, with your relationship, with everything? Where are you right now, right? For me, it was worth it. So we got to be careful, because the mind is going to get in the way of building your business, scaling your business. I have worked with people making $30,000 a month, and they couldn't break through that. Because deep down, some of them thought that they were not worth making $40,000. A million, 1,000%, a different person. Thank you, Romana. So a lot of people are struggling with their business, whether it is, I was working with a guy, people listen to this, that he was making $95,000 a month, and he couldn't break the $100,000 mark. He couldn't go above making 6-figure in a month. He was making $90,000 to $95,000 a month, and he couldn't break that barrier. And when we started going into the subconscious mind, finding the story that he had created deep down that he wasn't even aware of, he realized, he knew that he wasn't doing enough, but he wasn't able to break past that and do more to be able to break that barrier. So when we went into his past, he realized that he was scared of making 100K because he thought that, I don't know why he had, and we didn't get to that part, right? But why he had put 100K as a barrier. But for him, the connection that we did was that he was revealing at that moment was that if he made 100K, maybe his family might not like him anymore. Seriously, he had made up in his mind that his family might not like him if he made 100K. He was not able to reveal, right, the exact story. Sometimes it happens, the mind takes longer to reveal some details. Sometimes it might not be ready, it reveals things but not. In that case, it didn't reveal exactly why he made up that, but we were able to start working on turning that around, even if we didn't understand why he made up that up. But we were able to talk to that part of it, understand it, so say, hey, it makes sense. And yeah, maybe your parents might not like you. Yeah, it might happen. So I'm here for you. And he started being there for himself, no matter how much money he made. Because at the end, what he was projecting out to his family, it had to do with himself. So his mind was holding him back from being able to grow the business to where he wanted to. You need to pass mind constraints. Yeah, I like that, but was too fast for me. Okay, you need to get past the mind constraints that are holding you back from building a business. I'm struggling for all is online still, Angela, but there you go. There's more work to do on the mind that is holding you back. There's those versions from your past, Angela, little Angelas, that went through situations during childhood that created this barrier of you getting out there. Because if you get out there, people might judge you, might criticize you, might not be good enough, right? So I'd rather hide and hide behind whatever, a 9-to-5 job, on my course, on my website or something, because I don't want to get out there because I'm scared of what others might say. And it's actually what I might say about myself. That is how the mind works, people. And most people don't realize. Most people want to push themselves harder to get through these things, do the things they need to do, but then they don't do it. So I tell people, what are your actions, not your words? I don't care what you're saying, not in a bad sense, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I don't care what they're saying. I care their actions. Are you reaching out 20 people a day? No, Tommy, but. I don't give a damn about the but. I don't tell them that, don't get me wrong, I come from love. I'm just sharing this with you guys. Like the but is just, they don't want to do it. What they're telling me is I'm scared. I don't want to do it. Oh, but Tommy, I didn't finish the course. But, I didn't finish the website. But my bio. But. What you're actually saying is I'm freaking scared of getting out there. I'd rather find an excuse not to do it. This is how it works, people. So if we don't deal with the mind, it doesn't matter. The best course out there to build a business won't work for you. I guarantee that. No business course, no business coach, no marketing coach will be able to help you if you don't deal with your mindset first. And Romana, you can attest to that. You can say it in the comments if you want, if you're still there. Say it in the comments if what I'm saying is true or not in your experience. What was your experience, Romana? You had spent a lot of money in a company to help you grow your business, but you were not able to really grow your business, right? And what was holding you back? Was it the skills or was it mindset? Put it down there. What I've seen in my experience, I've been an entrepreneur for 27 years, people. 27 years as an entrepreneur. Out of those 27, 13 years, I struggled because I didn't know these things. I tried affirmations. I tried, so many different things, learning new things, skills, changing, blah, doing whatever in my skills because I didn't understand how the mind was working. I was convincing myself not to get out there because it was safer. So again, the mind is not going to say, Tommy, I'm scared of getting out there. The mind is going to say, Tommy, I'd rather do the course. Let's put together the course. Let's get together the website. Let's blah, whatever. It's going to find anything that's going to sound very compelling, not to do what you need to do, to stay busy, thinking that you're doing something that is growing your business when it's actually not growing your business, because having the best course out there is not growing your business. Having the best program out there, according to you, is not growing your business. Nothing is going to grow your business except talking with people, getting out there, doing lives, whatever, like I'm doing right now. right? Doing these type of things is what grows your business. Anything else in the background is not helping grow your business. It makes you think that it's growing your business, but it's not. It's your escape not to deal with what's happening deeper. So, Romana, my mindset, fear of reaching out, and my own self-doubt, self-judgment, and false or partially true limitation. Thank you, Romana. There we go. Mindset was what was holding back most people out there. Thank you, Angela, again. Hey, Angela, I sent you some message. I don't know if you saw them on Messenger. Please, if you can, send me a private message and we'll reconnect, because I remember you sent me an email and I've been trying to connect with you, but I wasn't able to. So if you're not being able to grow your business, if you want to accelerate your growth of your business, if you want to work on launching, growing, scaling your business, whatever it is, work on your mindset. Skills are important, but skills are 20%. 80% is mindset, because if you have the right mindset, if a skill doesn't work, you're going to keep practicing till it starts working. If it doesn't work reaching out to people, you're going to change the way you reach out to people, you communicate, and you're going to keep practicing and getting better and better. When you don't have the right mindset, you reach out to 10 people, 20 people, 30 people, you talk to 5 people over a call, nobody buys, and you start doubting yourself, you start judging yourself, and you lose all momentum and start saying to yourself, oh, this is not working, I'm going to need to try something different. But you talk to 5 people, you reach out to 20 people, talk to 500 people on Messenger, talk to 50 people over on a call, and then let's talk. But if you don't do that, you are leaving a lot of money on the table because you're not actually scaling your business. You're screwing up your business. I'm sorry. As Romana said, the ugly truth, I'm being brutally honest. I don't want your money. I don't care about your money. I want to help you not set yourself up for failure. I don't care if I work with you, if you work with me. I don't care. I just want you to understand how this works. That's what I'm doing, what I'm doing. I could be not doing this live if I don't want to, right? Why should I do this live? You know, whatever. But I care. I do Monday lives and I do Wednesday lives to share value, to get people to understand more. And I got a lot of freebie seekers. I don't care. Take my stuff. We all have seeked for stuff for free, whether it is downloading, maybe if you've done it in the past, maybe downloading a free movie, downloading a free book, right? We all, when you go on YouTube and you consume stuff on YouTube, that is freebie seeking. There's nothing wrong with that, people, right? But if there is somebody that resonates with this, that is looking for a coach and is interested in really building their business the right way, setting themselves up for success and not for failure, if there is somebody out there that might be interested, they might think about me. That's great. And if not, that's okay. I'm going to keep doing this, right? Look, I have Romana listening, I have Angela listening, and many other people that might not be coming, that might be listening to this later. I want to help people out there realize that the crap that you're consuming is destroying your mindset and your business. So you need to start really understanding that if you really want to grow your business. I hope that makes sense. Let me know in the chat with capital letters yes, if this is making sense, if this helped you. I hope it did. Free value, nothing in exchange, just giving this out to the community to help you people understand why you're stuck with your business and how the mind is getting in the way. And you're logically explaining yourself that it's okay not to reach out to people. It's okay not to be doing videos, lives, or whatever, because you're finding another way to get clients. How much money you're making? How many clients are you helping? Without judgment, please don't get me wrong. It's for you to think. How much money you're making? How many clients are you helping? Think about that. Oh no, but they're going to come later. Oh, this is if I'm, preparing the soil for the future. In a month, 6 months, in a year, you're going to be in the same place if you keep doing the things that you're doing. I'm sorry, but I want to be honest with you. So if you don't start working on your mindset, there's no way that your business is going to work. You're going to apply this into relationships, into your job, maybe the position you're in, friendships. You can apply this everywhere. I get a lot of people that say, oh, I'm going to work really hard, and next year I'm going to ask for a raise. Why not this year? What's going on? Why don't you feel ready to go ask for it? How many years has it been since you're going to get a raise? Or, problems in relationships. Everything is mindset. If we don't set our mindset correctly, we don't start exploring the mind, finding the constraints, finding the limitations, and dissolving them, getting rid of them, you're setting yourself up for failure in your business, in relationship, whatever area you're looking for. So I hope that makes sense. I hope I have helped one person out there. Already, we got some people in the chat. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Have a great week and focus on mindset. Take care. Bye, everyone.